the Kiss 92.5 studios in Toronto, Canada.
Are you ready?
Ladies and gentlemen,
this is Roz and Mocha.
it's Roz and Mocha. What's going on?
Hey guys, this is Bruno Mars.
This is Selena Gomez.
The Chainsmokers.
Lady Gaga.
Calvin Harris.
Celestia Cara.
This is Ed Sheeran.
You're listening to my boys Roz and Mocha.
Roz and Mocha.
My boys Roz and Mocha.
The Roz and Mocha Show.
Between Roz and Mocha, who is your favorite?
Mocha. Roz, it's Mocha. You guys are so funny, man.
Congratulations, Lisa! Wow!
You just won $1,000.
That is amazing. Y'all just made my entire morning. Keep it up.
You guys are awesome, man. This is the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Welcome to it, ladies and gentlemen. We are here. The Roz and Mocha Show. Roz is here.
I am.
I'm Mocha. Damn it, Maury's here. Maria's here. Shem is here, a.k.a. Cheesecake.
Damn.
How were the DMs on the weekend, Shem?
Oh, my God. So we got a question last week, and was it like, what stripper song would you dance to or something like that?
Yeah.
And then
If you were a stripper.
And then within that conversation was, okay, well, what would your name be if you had to be a stripper? And then
unanimously, we all agreed Shem's would be Cheesecake.
Right. And so then what happened? Everybody calling you Cheesecake all weekend, Holmes?
People have managed to sort of merge the little catchphrases that we say here on the show and put them in my DM. So now it's Cheesecake, Mommy loves you. Nothing like that in my DM.
I even on my contact card for Shem, you can add like a nickname.
Yeah.
So I put,
you can? I didn't know that. That seems unfair.
So it's Shem Cheesecake.
You shouldn't be able to add a nickname that's not approved by the individual whose contact you hold.
It was approved. You approved it, right, Shem?
I didn't have a choice.
All right. So Cheesecake had a rough weekend. Saw that coming. How was your weekend, Maury?
Oh my God, so good. I did a face steam.
What does that mean?
Like I sit in front of a steamer. It's for your face.
Like at a place or like in your house?
At home.
Like what?
What? Like a clothes steamer?
No, like it's for your face.
Like what mums used to do in the 70s?
Yeah, exactly.
Where you put like a towel over your head and you get the face steamer? That's bad for you,
and I
isn't
have like
it?
a McDonald's tray. So
What steamer are you using?
What do you mean?
What kind of steamer are you using?
I bought it off Amazon.
Okay, you know what you got to watch out for? You know why people don't do that anymore?
Like what? It loosens your skin?
No. Do you know why people don't do that anymore?
Go ahead.
Mold.
Oh yeah, but not on me.
What do you mean?
Huh?
Like
It's in
mold
the machine, and then you literally wrap a towel around your head, seal the edges, and you pump mold into your
Why
mouth.
does everything have to be ruined by science?
Okay, Google.
Bro, do you not read reviews?
Bro. Okay, that's why
First
people
thing
aren't
I do on
sitting in front of
Amazon is read
steamers
reviews.
anymore.
Yeah, man.
Because mold.
I'm sure, like in the medical
not-
journal, you'll find multiple articles.
Yeah, but I wiped my face quickly after.
It's not. You got to get like, bro.
Bro, that answer doesn't work for everybody.
Yeah, okay. You know what? Then you just keep molding. Okay. Okay.
Maria, how much tequila you drink at the club on Saturday?
Not that much,
But
but I was just out late. I'm tired.
what time did you get home?
4:30.
I can't.
I went for food.
So what? You still got home at 4:30.
What time did you go for food?
I don't know, like 2:30.
No. What time did you leave the house?
When, in the morning?
No, to go out.
Oh, well, I was
Saturday night.
out all day because I went from the TFC game out. So I didn't return home from like
What
3
time did you
o'clock.
start? What time did you go to a club?
I got there at 11:15.
Okay. What were you doing before 11:15?
I was at the TFC game working.
So then you went to the club. You got to the club at 11:15.
Yes.
You left the club at.
I left the first place.
Never mind.
Okay, never mind.
And you, Roz?
I was in New York all
Mr.
weekend.
New York, New York.
Yeah,
Hanging
it was
out, rubbing elbows with the celebs.
It was Catherine's 40th. Went to New York. Yeah, it was great. I just ate a lot of pizza. And
See any famous people?
No.
You didn't like see Robert De Niro walking down the street or?
No.
Did you buy the thing I asked you to buy?
No.
What'd you ask him to buy?
Cologne.
I told you I wasn't going to.
Cologne?
This is why I don't tell Maury that I'm going anywhere. I say, hey, he's like, what are you doing this weekend? I'm like, oh, it's Catherine's 40th. Going to New York. He goes, oh, my God, can you? And I go, no. I didn't even know what the question was. I'm like, hard no.
What was the cologne?
It's only available at the store, C.O. Bigelow.
Okay, cool.
1542 is the name.
There you go.
What place used to have that here? There's a place that used to sell that same cologne here.
No, you can't buy
Yes.
C.O. No.
Remember, it was a cologne. Don't you guys remember years ago, Maury bought me a cologne for like Christmas. And the reason
right,
why
that's right. That was so inappropriate. I
the
forgot
reason
about that.
why-
Who buys a coworker cologne?
The reason why-
I'd like you to smell like this.
he bought me the cologne is because it was the exact same cologne that his husband wears at home.
Right.
Matthew.
I want you to smell like my
So
lover.
I gotta walk around here now smelling like Matthew.
Yes. That was one of the
And it was
weirdest
that brand.
things.
And I remember that brand name because I was like, I am never buying that brand name ever. And they sold it like in a place here, like Bath and Body or something like that.
You're thinking of Le Labo.
No,
Who
I'm
buys
telling
their
you.
coworker a
First of all, who
cologne?
buys their coworker cologne?
Okay, but who
How's
buys
that
their
different than buying your coworker chocolates?
who buys their coworker a
It's
cologne
cologne. Yeah.
so they at work can smell like their lover?
Thank you.
I didn't say. I just said it's the same one Matthew wears.
That's
I didn't,
so
I
weird.
didn't make it
Strange
weird
one.
by saying
That's
it's as
so
sexy as the one
weird.
Matthew wears. I
It's
just-
The
so
only
weird.
exception is if I bought Shem cologne to smell like cheesecake.
Yes.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
It's been a while since we played a slow-mo Roz and Mocha
Oh, damn.
because it was discovered that when you listen to our podcast at half speed,
Yes.
certain conversations sound ridiculous when they are slowed down.
Like we're wasted.
Kenneth Antonio sent probably my absolute favorite one. This is from episode 848,
Oh, recent.
titled So Many Pills. Listen to this.
I take so many pills in a day now, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you wouldn't believe how many pills I take.
Like
in a
how
day.
many?
I got 4 blood pressure things.
But you need 8.
Yeah. And I don't know why they just don't make one big pill. You look at the bottle, it says for adults, take between 3 and 4 at once a day. I'm like, why not just make one pill that has all that in it? Why gotta take 4? I take 2 big fat omegas.
Yeah.
I take 3 vitamin Ds. I take 2 turmeric. And then I take 1 for my back. So in total, I'm swallowing 12 a day, 3 of which are huge.
Hey.
Yo. Okay, the slow claps.
Come on, guys. That's gotta be the best submission.
I'm swallowing 12 a day, 3 of which are huge.
Salute, King.
You guys, shut up.
All right. Let's practice right there.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Question for you, Mocha.
Go.
Have you ever not used the public washroom because it was too gross?
Oh, yeah.
Really, huh?
Yeah.
I had a moment of realization over the weekend where I was like, I think we're too precious when it comes to our expectations for washrooms, especially public washrooms.
No, if it's nasty, like, bro, I've bypassed multiple.
Okay, let me tell you why. Because
Don't tell me you did.
No. Catherine had to go pee in a outdoor public toilet in a New York park. And
Like
she
a
came-
porta
and
potty?
she- No. Just like one of those like little isolated buildings. She came out like she saw a ghost, right? And she was like, whoa.
Well, yeah, it's New York.
But then the conversation turned. And I think that we're too precious. I think that our expectations are so far out of whack when it comes
For
to
clean toilet?
No, listen. Okay, think about what you plan on doing to that toilet.
Well, I'm like,
So you expect what? You expect
clean.
so you can
Be clean.
no. So you can do what?
Stuff.
Yeah. Okay. So
But
you
I'm not
so
leaving a
think,
massacre.
Think about this for a second. If it didn't exist, and I was like, Mocha, you're a carpenter. I need you to build a box. Right? And you're like, cool. What's a box for? I'm like, it's for people. And you're like, okay, cool. What are the people going to do in this box? And then I told you what the people plan to do in this box. You'd make it pretty?
Well, I'd make it like enough for an individual to use it respectfully, I guess.
What do you mean respectfully? Is there a respectful way to do what
Absolutely.
you do
Yes.
in a public bathroom?
Yes, there is. Maria's right.
That
Yes,
I'm
there
going
is.
to go in and deliver.
Yeah.
And I demand cleanliness.
Yeah.
In order to completely foul.
But now that's making me think that in public, all you want to do is go to the bathroom and like murder it.
You murder it too.
No, I
yes,
don't.
you do.
I do not murder the bathroom.
You okay, so it's a different. Okay, maybe I'm first degree. You're definitely second degree.
Not murder though.
Murder.
I'm not leaving a mess, bro.
Is there no way to not murder when you're going
No.
into a public bathroom
you know why?
to do what you do?
Yes, because here's what I think about.
If somebody did it on your driveway, you'd call the police.
Yeah, if I'm leaving the bathroom, right? I'm thinking about what if someone who is standing there waiting, and then if I destroy the bathroom, and then that person will know that it was me.
But what I'm saying is that if it was gross all the time, like you're expecting.
Yes, if it's gross all the time, I'm not using it.
But why? Why are you so
it's
precious?
somebody else's gross.
Yeah.
But think about what you plan to do.
But there's a level of respect that
Thank
you
you,
have
Maria.
to use in a public washroom. It's like imagine going to your friend's house and then, I hate this term that we're using, murdering the washroom.
Yeah.
And imagine them being like, oh, thanks for doing that. You should use every public washroom as if it's a respectful place for a community
what
to
I'm
use.
saying is that your expectations are so out of whack when you demand
No, I don't think.
pristine, pause. When you demand pristine cleanliness care, when you go in there to do the thing you do in there.
It doesn't
It
need
is
to be
so out of whack.
It doesn't need to be pristine. It doesn't need to smell like perfume and roses. It just needs to be the space needs to be
So
respected.
you want to be the one to destroy it.
But I'm not going
Right?
to destroy it. I'm not going to murder the bathroom.
It is murder.
Maria, go ahead.
It's absolute murder.
But first of all, even if you had to murder the washroom, okay? Even if you had to do that, you could still clean up after yourself. People, I think, are just savages.
I'm not talking about the people who aren't clean. I'm talking about people walk into a place and they go, oh, I'm not doing that in there because that place is too dirty.
Yes.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, what you plan on doing and what you just said no to doing is the worst thing that thing is going to see. And you demand cleanliness. So
Is Catherine going to get mad that you're telling a story about how she had to poo in New York?
No,
in a public bathroom?
it was not. It was one. It was a one. It was a one. For sure it was a one. For sure it was a one.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Yo, you with us or what?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Listen, man, I'm watching wrestling. It's not Friday if I don't walk in here and wrestling's on the TV directly in front of my
Ross
face.
is so distracted right now. He's watching WWE Network.
No, I'm not watching WWE
Your head was
Network.
facing the television.
I know. This is what it's like in here. People always ask, hey, what do you guys do like when you're not on the radio, or what's it like right before you go on? Like, are you talking? Are you laughing? Are you goofing? Are you doing whatever? No, this is what it is like. It's wrestling on the television. And like, Mocha starts watching wrestling early. What time did you start watching wrestling today?
3:45.
3:45 a.m.
Oh my God.
3:45 a.m.
No. You guys make
Wrestling.
it. No, hold on. You guys make it seem like I've been paying attention since 3:45
Sure.
a.m. Well, I walk in, and the first thing I do is I log into my computer, and then I change the I change the channel.
Thank you.
On the television from the news station, from City
Yes.
News. No
Yes.
disrespect to City News, but from City News channel, I change it to the WWE Network, and then I
Yes.
log into my computer and do everything else.
Right. And this is what we have now. So
Yeah.
explain to me what's going on. I don't even know what this is.
I haven't been paying attention, so I don't
okay.
even know.
I'm sure you've seen this 10 times.
I was going to ask you.
that.
You were watching intently just now.
I don't know. No, I saw. Don't worry about what
Who's
I
that
saw.
guy?
Don't worry about what I saw. What do you think distracted me? Where I turned my shoulder. What do you think it was?
The shirtless guy?
No, Maury, stop it.
Oh, was there a diva on? My man. We need a TV in here.
Oh my God. No, we don't.
I think Maria's worst nightmare.
Like, no, I just cannot. I just cannot.
Oh, yeah.
Stop it. Anyway, it is Friday, Sweet Friday. We
7
made
months
it.
till Christmas Eve.
That's right. We made it. Long week.
Long week.
I know.
It was a short week.
I know.
Honestly, it felt long.
Thank you.
That's what you
I'm with
said.
Roz.
Thank you. It was a terrible week.
Why?
No, I don't mean terrible like for everybody.
Just for you.
Sometimes the long ones feel short. I mean, sometimes the short ones feel long.
These nuts.
No, that's not what I... Stop it.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Hello, everybody. Welcome.
Yes.
What's up, gang?
What's going on? How are you?
Good, tired. How are
You
you?
all frazzed over there?
Yeah, whatever. I got it all under control. I
Yeah,
got it
you're
all
running around
under
like
control. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy over there today. I have no idea what you do on that side of the room.
Thanks, buddy.
I didn't say I didn't appreciate what you did on that side of the room.
You know, I just sit here.
Why would you hate on somebody who says they don't know something? That seems really hurtful to me.
I'm just kidding. I have
Jeez. Get a lot going on. There's a lot.
four computer monitors in front of me.
Yeah, man. You got a lot going on. I get it.
What's going on?
What a way to start a day.
You know, I'm good, man.
I like your jacket.
Oh, thanks. It's old. I don't know.
Just like you.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
Looks fancy, though.
Fancy?
Yeah.
Very fancy.
Like crisp collar. You got buttons on it.
Yeah, you look good, man.
Hey, wait a second. Hold on. Where did you grow up that you look at
Scarborough.
a jacket with buttons and go, whoa, that's fancy?
Malvern, homie.
Yeah. Dog. We didn't grow up with much.
Yeah.
Clearly not collars and buttons.
Dear Jesus, I know I don't ask for much, but one day, if you could please see fit to bring me a button jacket.
With a collar.
With a collar.
Jesus Christ of Nazareth!
And a pocket on the inside like the FBI.
Oh my God, those pockets on the inside. Wow. Man, it was like fancy times.
Oh!
If you had to wear a shirt with a collar and buttons.
Oh my God.
Man, can I tell you, my dad once bought me a pair of shoes.
Yeah.
That
had laces?
No.
Jesus Christ of Nazareth!
No. My friends pointed out that it said Redbox.
That had only been worn by three people?
No,
Redbox?
And I was like,
You got the bootlegs! You got the bootlegs!
yeah. And I convinced my friends, like, no, it's new. And they're like, no.
Okay.
It's Redbox, buddy.
I feel you because when I was in high school, I wanted this baby blue champion t-shirt, right? With the champion logo and everything on it.
Yeah.
And my mom bought me the bootleg, which said Champ Sport, not champion, but in the same lettering as champion, right?
Yeah.
And across the front, like the left breast, it said Champ Sport. And people were like, was that a knockoff? And I was like, no, it's champion, but it's like the other brand that's under the champion brand.
Yeah, what
it's
are
like
you,
Champ Sport.
stupid?
Like you know how they got like Polo and then Polo Sport?
Yes.
This is Champ Sport,
It's Champ
morons.
Sport. I had one of
You
those
guys don't
moments.
know.
Bro, I had one of those moments this weekend. So we were in New York this weekend, right? And we're walking around and there's a shop for everything. We're walking around and I see like 3 blocks away like a logo that I very much recognize and a logo that gives me anxiety.
Okay.
And as I get closer, I was like, oh my God, if that is what I think it is, I'm going in right now to finally, at the age of 49, buy an original and not a knockoff, where I was then destroyed by everybody who had the originals. And it was the friggin' Varney store. I was like, there's a Varney store still in New York. I got there, it's closed.
Bro.
I only ever got, because the Varney t-shirt.
1980s you must have been.
Oh!
I'd be so mad.
Bro, I wanted nothing. I thought that I would have the greatest life in the world. The greatest life in the world if I had an original Varney shirt and a pair of chip and pepper jeans.
Yeah. Maria is like searching the internet hard right now.
I don't even know how to spell it. I'm trying to figure out what it is.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Hey, it's Roz Mocha. Who's this?
It's Jeremy.
What's up, Jeremy?
I went to that Varney store in New York.
Oh,
and,
you did?
Oh, yeah. And I had the exact same feeling.
bro.
Yes. Yeah, it triggered me. It probably triggered me.
I was so triggered. It was crazy.
What were you hoping to get, Roz?
The white Varney T-shirt with the classic logo on
okay.
it. Because
Circle, I
red,
think
white, and blue.
Red, white, and blue.
Oh, I don't
it was
remember
Varney, France, and it was red, white, and blue. It looked like a sort of subway sign, like a London Underground sign kind of thing.
Okay.
It had that same look to it. But because the thing was this, is that the original Varney T-shirts, they were a beautiful, thick material. And the logo on it was smaller. And all the knockoffs, the logo was like giant, right?
Giant.
And you could always tell the fake Varney that you bought at like the flea market because it had the giant logo on it. And I never got like a real Varney, and everybody had a Varney. And you didn't even call it like a shirt. You referred to it as a Varney.
Oh, Varney.
Did not know that.
Like, what are you wearing tonight? My Varney, right? Like that was how special the Varney T-shirts were. And I never got one. And I was so triggered when I saw that sign on the road.
And then sadness as soon as you saw it said closed,
Oh,
huh?
God, yeah, it was because it was closed. But yeah, no, and then I had just like deep sorrow, and it all sort of like, it all came back. That's like, there was one guy who I used to stare at his ass all the time in school. All the time in school.
No need to go on. Thanks for the call, Jeremy.
Shut up. Shut up. No, because everybody on television, like if you watch 90210, right? Brandon and Dylan wore 501s with the red tab.
Okay.
I had only ever seen the orange tab that you got at Byway, right? I had never seen somebody with the red tab 501 until one guy got a pair. One guy in my high school had a pair of 501s
you're like, that
with the
guy's
red
rich?
tab. And I was like, I didn't know. I thought he was rich. And I just stared at that guy's ass because I had only ever seen the red tab on television. I'd never seen the red tab in real life.
Anyway, I bought the T-shirt. So.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
I'm not sure where we were going with that, but yeah.
Jeremy, you're the best, man. Thanks for listening. Thanks for calling in.
Thanks, you guys are the best.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Yo, Brittany, how are you? It's Roz and Mocha.
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
Good. Welcome to the show. What's going on? What do you want to say?
Well, I've been meaning to mention this for a while. I've been a long-time listener. Normally don't really call in, but I'm pregnant with my first kid, and 8 months in, this kid does not kick with my voice, with my husband's voice. But as soon as I have Roz and Mocha on the show, in my car, he does not stop kicking my butt.
Hey! Wow. That's a smart kid you got already. Damn.
I know. I'm starting to think he thinks the voices of you guys are the dad, not my own husband.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, we can be the daddy.
That sucks. Is your husband jealous now?
A little bit. I'm not going to lie.
Oh, damn.
How are you feeling? How's the pregnancy going?
It's going okay. Starting to get a little tired as we're getting near the end, but we're surviving.
How far along are you?
8 months.
8 months. Oh, so you got, there is very few things in this world than a woman who is 9 months pregnant in July. There's very few things as wicked as that. Oh, yeah. That is like a bomb in the house.
Yeah.
You got good AC?
Yeah, my husband learned the other day when I turned it on and he turned it off.
Oh, shoot.
Very quickly.
When we had one of those really humid days?
Man.
What happened?
Yeah,
so he turns it off and you said what?
Well, I turned it on like the night prior, and I woke up and I'm like, why is it still so hot in this house? And I was on a rampage.
Yeah.
And then I test the thermostat and I see that it's off. And he's like, I'm comfortable. I'm like, that doesn't matter.
Yo, wrong move, Playboy.
This is what I'm saying. And it is not a slam against women or pregnancy or anything. It is a fact of life that you take somebody who is like 9 months pregnant and you put them in the July humidity.
Oh.
Like... That is a disaster.
He's learning.
Is he? Good.
So the thermostat obviously went back on.
Yes, absolutely. And the fan in the bedroom.
Oh, my God. Yeah. No, so you got to be looking forward to this, though, huh?
Yeah, it's going to be nice. I'm a little nervous, but
Yeah.
Yeah, you're going to be great.
Figure it out.
Yeah, don't be nervous.
You're going to be great. It's like instinct. As soon as that baby comes out, as soon as you're like holding that little kid, you're going to automatically know.
I hope that's the case.
It is. Just let it happen. And it will happen.
Yeah,
you're going to be great.
My husband's my practice child, so
oh my God,
he's
poor man.
teaching me patience.
I mean, I know you're the one going through hell right now, but that poor man.
Yeah. Is there anything? All of a sudden, it's turned into a vented moment. Is there anything else you'd like to say about your husband before we let you go?
No, he's great.
Okay. It sounds like it. Brittany, congratulations. Thank you so much for being a supporter of the Roz and Mocha Show. Thank you for listening all these years. Appreciate you. Love you. Before we let you go, though, between Roz and Mocha, who is your favorite?
Oh, my goodness. It has changed throughout the years. I would say right now it's Roz. Yes, it's Roz.
I thought you were going to follow it up with a...
I know, but...
No, I don't want to ruin it by a description or an explanation.
I appreciate that.
Love you, Brittany. Have a great day.
Love you too. Bye.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Ryan, what's up? It's Roz and Mocha.
I'm not studying for my final exam, for my med school exam, but I will be, or have been listening to the podcast instead.
Bro, study for your meds. What are you doing?
No, this is definitely more important. You guys,
Are you talking about the history of Roz and Mocha, the 6-part docuseries?
Of course.
Okay, so are you listening to episode 6, the latest episode that came out, or did you save all of them and you're going to binge them?
No, I don't have the willpower to not listen to them as they come out. So
I've been listening to them.
Got it.
So you're just listening to the finale right now.
I have about 5 minutes left in that last episode, so I'm literally been tearing up with listening to Mocha talk. So it's this is crazy. This is surreal.
Yeah.
Is there anything in this episode or in the series that really surprised you, or maybe something that you learned about us that you never thought in the amount of years that you've been listening to the show that you never thought of?
No, it's weird. I always hear you guys, and they're always making jokes, and it's amazing to hear how much you guys love each other throughout this whole process. Because it's cool to see that there's so much friendship and so much years of history between you guys. So that's been the coolest part. And obviously that last little bit with you guys both kind of tearing up at the end, that was cool to hear, because it's always the part that I think the fans want to hear too.
Yeah. What, Mocha?
Nothing.
Oh, why don't you acknowledge that?
No, I do. I'm just trying not to tear up again.
Oh.
Yeah, emotional episode. Emotional.
I know, and we told fans that episodes 5 and 6 were crushers. Episode 6 specifically, the finale, is I think it's really, really beautiful. Like for everything that we do and the laughs that we have, I think that it's the best look at who we are and what we are sort of as a show. And when people listen to this show, the reason it's so different from every other show, and a lot of times people just gravitate towards it and they don't know why they like it. We get that a lot, I don't know why I like it. I just like it. And it's hard to explain, because I think that it's something that is just so subtle, and that subtleness of why fans have gravitated to this show is explained. It's articulated in that last episode. And I think that when you hear the way Mocha and I break it all down, I think that it makes a lot of sense to a lot of fans, where you're like, God, this is why I love the show. Yeah,
it's like family. It's like comfort. It's yes, I'm in med school now, but I've listened to you guys throughout high school. I was in the States, and I listened basically throughout the podcast. So it felt like you guys have been by my side the whole way, and it's kind of this is fantastic that I got to speak to you guys. But no, thank you for just being there and being kind of constant throughout. And that podcast has been quite literally a lifesaver. So thank you guys.
Thank you, Ryan. I'm going to tell you something right now, okay? And no spoilers with what Roz and I said during that last part. But I can guarantee you, we said what we said on the podcast, right?
Yes.
And it's there for people to listen to for eternity.
Yeah. No, that's fantastic.
No. We will. Roz and I will never, ever, ever talk about that part of the podcast to each other. Not on the radio, not behind the scenes. Maybe one night.
Why not?
Maybe one night if we get drunk. If we were to ever hang out for a fifth time. Right?
And that's just the way we like it. So,
but we will never, ever, ever talk about that moment.
I know, it's almost like we made out, right? And didn't mind it. You know what I mean? We'll just never discuss it. I ain't mad, but we'll just never discuss it again.
You know, like that episode of Black Mirror, Striking Vipers?
Yeah. No, it's like, no, man. It's like we were both working on
Striking Vipers.
No, it's like we were both working on the car, right? And you're under the hood and I'm beside you hanging on to, you know what I mean, all this stuff. And then you turn around and pop up and I go to bend down and our lips meet, right?
Well, that was very specific. That has happened to you before.
It was a beautiful moment, but we don't need to talk about it. We can just accept its beauty and move on.
Ryan, love you, bro. Thank you so much. Real quick, before we let you go, between Roz and Mocha, who's your favorite?
It's Roz.
Oh, thanks,
You're the
man.
best. Have a great day, man.
There we go. Love you guys. Thank you so much.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Paige, hello. It's Roz and Mocha.
How's it going?
Good. How are you today?
I'm good, thank you.
Paige texted in and said, Roz and Mocha, please, can you call my fiance? We are getting legally married at City Hall and would love to hear from you. We are huge fans. So first of all, congratulations, Paige!
Thank you so much.
So obviously you guys have been together for a while.
Yeah, over 5 years.
Okay. So when you say, it's a weird thing to say, legally married.
So we're doing like a reception and stuff with all of our friends and family next Saturday.
Yeah.
But the person who's our quote unquote officiant is just a friend of ours, and she's not actually officiant.
Yeah.
But we still needed like someone to actually, do the thing and say the words and whatever.
Make it legal.
You don't though.
Exactly.
You don't.
You're right. I know you don't.
You don't. Like I had, because we did the same thing at our wedding.
You had an officiant.
No, it was a friend of ours.
But did they have to get like some sort of
You're
document that says...
No, because you're not allowed to get ordained in Ontario.
Oh.
It's illegal. So you're like everywhere else. Like, you know how like when California, like Lance Bass is out there marrying gay couples.
Yeah.
You can't do that here.
Oh.
But what you can do is hire somebody who is an officiant to just show up and stand there and then
be like a witness.
And then at the end of it, she's the one when you sign the documents that says, are you doing this under duress? And I'm like, no. And then she looks at Catherine and goes, are you doing this under duress? And
says
Catherine was
yes.
like, no,
Or
shut
no.
up. And then we both signed. But so you can have somebody, but you have to have somebody there when it comes to signing the documents. That is, and I think that the lady we hired, I think like she calls herself like the wedding lady or something like that. And this is what she does for a living.
So Paige, you're getting married to Matthew. We're going to call Matthew in a second. Tell us a little bit about him.
Well, we met on a dating app and just hit it off right away. I'd been on dating apps for like years, and he was literally on them for 1 month before we met. So,
big Matthew. All right.
And he's honestly like the best person I know. I'm really, really sort of lucky to have found him and be taking this next step with him. We moved in together during the pandemic.
Wow.
He was already over like a lot anyway, so made sense. And we're super excited.
Okay, hold on the line. Actually, I'm going to lock you in here. And don't say anything, okay? We're going to call Matthew right now.
Okay. Matt, you have a phone call coming in.
Oh my God. Why would you say that?
Oh my God.
Why would you say that? Mocha literally just said don't say anything.
Paige?
He's in the shower. I needed to tell him.
God.
Hello?
Matthew, it's Roz Mocha.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. Surprise ruined. Paige, you might as well just say hello. We were going to do this big thing,
Get him to say nice stuff about you and like all this stuff. And then we're going to be like, oh, by the way, Paige is on the phone.
Yeah. So now I'm going to switch up my words and demeanor. Matthew, you sure you want to go through with this?
I don't know what's happening. I was in the shower.
Okay.
Okay, never mind.
Well, and congratulations.
Oh.
Okay, get out of the bathroom. Take us off speakerphone.
Bro!
Guys!
Oh my God,
Okay,
Paige.
there we go.
You picked
Okay,
a
both
winner.
of you go in different parts of the house and take us off speakerphone.
Okay.
You can't just sit there like, oh my God.
Matthew, Roz wants to know if you're standing there naked.
That's not what I asked.
Yes, pretty much.
No, stop it. What's pretty much mean?
I've got a towel up.
Okay, cool. Respect.
Roz wants to know what color the towel is.
Hand towel or bath towel?
No, it's a full towel. It's gray.
Okay.
So congratulations, Matthew. You and Paige are getting married at City Hall soon. What can you tell us about Paige?
On the spot, but
She's perfect. She's smart. She's beautiful. She makes me smile and laugh, and I can't see doing this with anyone else.
Hey, do you ever throw it back in her face during arguments or anything like that? That she was on the dating apps for years and you scored within a month?
Yeah.
Oh my God, you do. Damn, bro.
Yeah, you have to.
All right, Paige, Matthew, thank you for being
Love
fans.
you both.
Of the Roz and Mocha Show. Congratulations on the upcoming marriage. We appreciate you. We love you. Paige, we'll start with you. Between Roz and Mocha, who's your favorite?
I have kind of flip-flopped a lot over the years, and right now I think it's Mocha.
Hey.
Cool. Okay,
Matthew, same question. Between Roz and Mocha, who's your favorite?
Roz, no explanation needed.
Thank you, brother. Also, I too am nearly naked.
Congratulations, guys. Thanks again for listening.
Hand towel, by the way.
Small one.
The Roz and Mocha Show
Podcast.
Everything I know about what's trending on TikTok is because of Maria.
I got you.
What?
That's your reaction. Great. Maria's the one on the show that probably spends the most amount of time on TikTok. How long were you on TikTok last night before going to bed?
I actually was not on TikTok last night before I went to bed.
Okay. How long were you on TikTok the night before?
Oh, at least an hour and a half.
Yeah, okay. So Maria spent so much time on TikTok.
Yes, all
I
the
need
time.
you to explain this latest one because I have so many questions.
Yes.
I'm looking for a man.
Oh, this trend's so good. Okay, so there's this one girl that started it, and she was just like, she made up like a song.
Uh-huh.
So it was like, I'm looking for a man in finance. Trust fund. 6'5", blue eyes.
Okay, I'm going to play it for you real quick.
Looking for a man in finance with trust fund. 6'5", blue eyes. Finance, trust fund. 6'5", blue eyes. I'm looking for a man. I'm looking for a man. I'm looking for finance, trust fund. 6'5", blue eyes. Finance, trust fund. 6'5", blue eyes.
So this has become like so addicting. So every girl now. Why?
I can't with that voice.
Why?
I cannot with that voice.
What if I played for you, because I guess this caught on, the way
Yes.
she was singing it, that people started remixing.
Yeah, so like DJs like Alesso and Chainsmokers started remixing this because she was like, let's make this into a song.
I'm looking for a man in finance with trust fund. 6'5", blue
I kind of like this.
finance, trust fund. 6'5", blue eyes. Finance, trust fund. 6'5", blue eyes. Finance, trust fund.
No.
It's so good.
I cannot. It's literally the worst thing in the world.
They play this now at like clubs.
Do they really?
Yeah,
Of course
and
they
like
do.
raves. Yeah, it's great.
And then people started picking up on the trend and doing their own, I'm looking for a man in whatever.
Sure.
Right? So like this one girl who's a racing fan.
I'm looking for a man in F1 Grand Prix. 5'8", sexy. F1 Grand Prix. 5'8", sexy.
Okay.
Okay, over there?
Yeah.
What if I just played you this one?
I'm looking for a man in construction who owns land. 6'3" is fine, good hairline. Construction, owns land. 6'3" is fine, hairline.
What if I told you that guys on TikTok started picking up on the trend and doing
What
their
if
own
I told you by listening to this, I can tell you exactly why all those women are single?
I'm looking for a girl in marketing. 5'9", drinks wine, pickleball. I'm looking for a girl in marketing. 5'9", drinks wine, pickleball, 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 pickleball. Don't go in the kitchen.
Okay.
I got an idea.
So now every time you go out, people are doing this. They'll be like, I'm looking for a man, you know?
Roz, why don't you sing one?
No, I'm fine.
Well, you make one up right now.
I'm totally fine.
Are you sure?
Yep.
You're looking for a girl in.
No, I am looking for a girl. First of all,
I'm looking for a man in finance. Trust fund. 6'5", blue eyes. Finance. Trust fund. 6'5", blue eyes. Finance. Trust fund. 6'5", blue eyes. Finance. Trust fund.
I love this song. It's so good.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
gotta play you this clip of this poor bastard who showed up to a court hearing on Zoom.
Okay.
For a charge of driving while his license was suspended, but he shows up to the court hearing on Zoom in his car driving.
Oh my God.
Now,
what?
Normally, there's been so many of these over the years of where people show up on these Zoom things, right? And a lot of times, these defendants are trolling in some sort of way, right?
Sure.
This guy is so polite. And he has no idea, which I don't know whether he's been charged for multiple things and doesn't remember which case this is, but this is him in his car Zooming with a judge for a case of driving with a suspended license.
Mr. Harris, are you driving?
Actually, I'm pulling into my doctor's office, actually. I'm parking right now.
This is a driving while license suspended?
That is correct, Your Honor.
And he was just driving.
Oh.
And he didn't have a license.
That is with the charges, Your Honor, yes.
He's suspended and he's just driving.
That is correct, Your Honor.
I don't even know why he would do that. So defendant's bond is revoked in this matter. Defendant is turning himself into the Washington County Jail by 6 p.m. today. Failure to turn himself in will result in a bench warrant with no bond.
Oh my God.
He was so polite too. Like if you listen to the whole thing, he's like, yeah, I'm just getting to a spot now.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second, judge, please. Give me one. Okay, there we go. Almost and parked.
Yeah.
Like,
and then he got hit with it.
Oh.
That sucks. And then you have to go into the doctor's office.
And I don't even think he was lying about that.
No, not at all.
Right?
No.
That sounds like a lie. I'm just on my way to the doctor's office. I need an excuse to drive. I don't even think he was lying about that. The guy probably was going to the doctor's
Take the
office.
bus.
No, but I don't
Even
know. Like,
still.
how do you not do? Oh my God. And you see the end of it. If you see this video, like the life just leaves this man.
Good thing he was at the doctor.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Jolene, hello. Welcome to the Roz and Mocha Show. Or welcome back to the Roz and Mocha Show. How are you?
I am fantastic, Roz and Mocha. How are you today?
Doing great. Jolene sent us a really nice note. Are you okay if I read the entire note? I know it's kind of long, but still.
I'm sorry it's so long, but you absolutely can, Mocha, 100%.
That's what she said. I wanted to send the show a proper thank you for the last 15 years. This show means more to me than I ever imagined it would when I started listening in August of 2009. Back then, it was just two crazy guys that made me laugh in the mornings. Over the years, there have been so many times where I've been very alone and needed company. When I discovered the podcast, I started listening all day long. Anytime I could throw an earbud in and turn on the podcast, hour after hour, day after day, Roz, Mocha, Maury, Shem, and now Maria have become my family that I can hang out with any day, anytime. I've come to rely on this show to bring me up when I'm down and to celebrate with me on days where I have a win. Just like Shem at King of Pins. I know, I have to read it. Just like Shem at King of Pins.
Hey. Why is Shem's mic down, Mocha? Why can't I hear him clap?
Yeah, how come my mic's down, Mocha?
Yeah.
When I started texting in, it wasn't really because I was had been too shy to text before. It was because I had been too scared to. What if I actually got a chance to talk to these people that meant so much to me and found that they weren't who I thought they were? In the last year and a half, I've become an utter nuisance to the show, texting all the time. But that is because for the first time I spoke to you, I realized that all of you are actually even more amazing than I had imagined. You've all shown me so much kindness, taken time to text, talk, and laugh with me. You truly care about every single one of your fans, and the love that you give us every single show, every conversation, every laugh is the most incredible gift that no amount of thank you will ever cover. P.S. After having the honor of meeting you all, my husband made the most incredible gift, and then she attached 2 photos, Roz. Congratulations on the history of Roz and Mocha in the last 15 years of absolutely amazing radio. So the picture that Jolene sent is just a coffee mug. On one side, it says Roz and Mocha superfan Jolene. On the other side, it has a picture of when Jolene showed up at King of Pins and took a picture with the entire show.
Oh, that's so great.
Jolene, that was a really nice note. Thank you so much.
No, thank you guys. I mean every single word that I said in that note. I apologize that it's so long. I tried to get it shorter and I eventually gave up. But no, you guys... you guys mean the absolute world to me, and as I said, like I've listened the entire time, but there's a lot of people that let you down in your life, and I kind of just you guys were so precious to me that I kind of just kept it separate. And then I really, after all of the years that I spent with you, I started thinking, you know what, maybe we do know exactly who they are. Maybe they are exactly who they appear to be. And then, you know, starting to text with you guys and talk to you. You guys are some of the most amazing people in the entire world. The way you care for your fans, the way you care about your family, everything. It just, it means the world to be a part of it.
Thank you, Jolene.
Well, Jolene, you know what you mean to us. We've said to you in person. We've said to you on text. We've said to you on the phone. You mean everything.
No, thank you. And I'm sorry I'm such a nuisance. I'm sure that you guys just roll your eyes sometimes when you see the messages coming in and the absolute insanity that comes out with it.
Oh, no. Love seeing your name pop up on the Roz Mocha text line. Like the one that you sent this morning. You were like, yo, let Shem know that he still sucks.
I did not send that. I definitely did not.
Wow, your phone is cracking up right now, girl. I don't know what happened to the connection.
Just gonna lie like that, man? Jeez.
Jolene, I'm sure we've asked you before, but we're going to ask you again. Between Roz and Mocha, who is your favorite?
Hands down, pants down, Roz.
Yeah. I'll take it.
And I'm not giving a reason.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Not a problem.
All right.
Thank you guys for everything. I love you guys.
Thanks for listening to the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Catch the guys live
Weekday mornings from 6 to 10
on Kiss 92.5.
KISS925.com.
Or download the Kiss 92.5 app.